welcome back. I'd like to talk today a little bit about Taan Sau, palm up block. And there's a few Taan Saus that I want to talk about. So this one that I'm doing here, this is nice and straight. Nice and straight. And what this Taan Sau does, it's like a spear, it goes forward. And what I want to talk about specifically, say about this, is this has forward intent. It's got some intention here. It's like there's water coming out like a fire hose. It's got some forward intent. Very wonderful. This Taan is a little bit cupped. And this Taan has a holding nature, like there's water in there. I'm holding the water. And when you see people using this Taan, they're typically going to crash into something. This doesn't want to go forward. This wants to hold. Bang. So they're going to use that typically a little more strongly than this Taan, which wants to go forward. There's this Taan, which has a little bit of spiralingness along with its forwardness. So this Taan shape is going to want to go forward and spiral as it does that. Why is this important? No, before I do that. This Taan that's kind of relaxed and cupped, this Taan is using elbow energy. So they've done something and they've taken the power into their elbow, and this doesn't really come into play. It's not forward, it's not holding, it's kind of out of the equation because elbow power is being applied. So this can kind of lose its focus, lose its yi, lose its intent. Take the pressure down here. This one doesn't have to be focused on going forward. So the Taan, when you look at it, is kind of gives you an idea of the intent of the person. What's going on in their mind, what they're trying to do, what their technique is trying to exhibit. And the best analogy, or maybe not the best, but certainly a good analogy that I like to use is think of a cobra snake. My brain, man. Liking Cobra Kai. Think of a cobra. When the cobra is kind of like chilling, you can tell by looking at it what's in its brain. But when it's ready to strike, it takes a different posture. When its intent changes from sleep to strike, its posture changes. It gets up, it gets wider. And the Taan is the same way. When it has an idea to go forward, it stops doing this and it starts doing this. When Taan wants to retract, if it's retracting, it doesn't do this. When it's retracting, it kind of does this. Kind of hooks, kind of bends. So the intent of the Taan changes. The shape of the Taan changes according to its intent. Just like a snake or a cat, you see a cat and it gets scared and it puts its thing up, and all of those things come to bear. They all show up in your Taan. So the intent, if you want your Taan to go forward, you need the right shape. The right shape should come out. If the wrong shape is there, I know what the intent is. And I know whether it's going to adapt or corkscrew or whether it's going to try to hold. Just a few ideas to think about. All the techniques have similar things in there, whether, I don't even want to get started, whether bong works like lawn or whether it works like a corkscrew. They all have different intents. So I just want to throw that out there and give you something to think about. That's all I wanted to say about the Taan Saus for this lesson. Once again, I thank you all for watching. I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, bye for now.